Hey, my name is Alexander Tadic, and no, we're not gonna talk about harmonics. We're gonna talk about legato. I'm gonna show you how to use this kind of technique and give you a few tips on it. The first thing that you will learn is to forget. Forget about this little thing, so-called the pick. The legato technique does not require picking with a pick or fingers. It doesn't require picking at all. It's just pushing strings against the frets using hammer-on and pulling off the strings, producing sound like this. So all you have to do is hammer on and pull off, and combine these two in sequences so you can make the solos, even the songs, playing legato. Many of you tried this technique already probably, and you've said, no, something's wrong about this. You cannot get the clean tone or something. But I'll give you the answer for this. There are two options. First is to be Joe Satriani, impossible, and the second is to turn the compression on your pedal or guitar processor that you got. It's usually written as comp because the compression is too long, double less. Okay, now when you turn your compression on, we can start. Let me just give you the clue if you don't have idea what the hammer-on and pull-off are. Well, the hammer-on is when you push the string against the fret, and that hit produces the note, the sound of the note. Actually, you don't push the string against the fret, you hit the string against the fret like this. So it rings. From the force of the hit, it starts vibrating and it rings. Now, what the pull-off would be? Simple. You have one of your fingers on some particular fret and one of other three fingers on some other fret, and now you just pull off the string with some of these fingers, but the first finger remains on the fret of the note that you want to play. So it's something like this. It's the same, or like this. It's actually like you picked the note, but you picked it on this place here with your finger. So that's the pull-off. Okay, so now when you know what hammer-on and pull-off are, all you need to do is to combine these two. A good example of this would be the AC/DC's Thunderstruck, the intro melody. It's a combination of hammer-on and pull-off. Lots of hammer-ons and pull-offs. Let's see. It goes something like this. As you can see, it's hammer-on, pull-off. It's hammer-on, pull-off, 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 hammer-on, pull-off. It's all the way the same. The right hand does nothing. But you can use your fingers to mute the other strings when you play this. If you touch the string below or above, it will ring. You know what I'm saying. So you can touch the first string with your middle finger and the other strings touch with your thumb. So when you touch them, they don't ring actually. So you cannot produce the notes that you do not want to produce. So you can play your melody without being disturbed by other notes. Okay, it's important to know this. There is a tricky part about muting the other strings. This example was pretty simple because it was all on one string and you had to mute other 5. But what if you have to play something that goes on few different strings? You cannot move your fingers from one to another string. Maybe you can, but it's hard to practice that kind of stuff. But what you can do, you can mute the strings by slightly touching them on the top of your neck. Do not push them against the fretboard, just touch them. So they're all muted. They don't ring like this. They're muted. Then you can play the melody that you want. Simple. You gotta admit that muting strings is quite simple. It's the easy part. The hard part is about to come. It's the playing with your left hand actually. You need to have your left hand worked out so you know how hard you have to hit the string so it produces a sound. So you have the string to pull off hard enough so it produces the sound. This takes time. You just need to practice this kind of stuff and you will get it. So best thing to practice is going down the scale. For example, C major scale. When you go down the scale, all you have to do is to hammer on. So you hammer on all the notes down the scale. Going up the scale is a bit harder because you always have to hammer on the first note on the string and pull off the second two. Then again go on the string above and hammer on the first note and pull off the second two. So for now, just go down the string, down the scale by hammer oning all. Can you actually say hammer oning? Never matter. So you got the idea what I'm trying to tell you. So here is going down the scale. And up. On the first fret you use your pointing finger. On the 5th fret you use your pinky. But on the 3rd fret you decide what finger you're gonna use. Whatever you feel comfortable with. That might be the middle finger or this finger. I use this finger, but sometimes I use this one too. It actually doesn't matter which one you're gonna use. So that's basically it. For the end, I will show you a few legato licks.